Last time on Netflix is a piece of shit.
No! No! No!
A few moments later.
Go ahead and attack me, Vic.
Oh my god. Oh my god! I just wanted to...
What does this mean? Like, is it going to bum anybody out, or are we going to be in trouble? And the folks upstairs, their reaction was like, Kevin, this is amazing for the show. And I was like, yeah, but all these people are mad. They were like, yes, but we have 210 million subscribers.
All right, freeze! The room's empty. I wasted all that masculinity on nothing.
Not nothing. My little butthole went boop.
It's over. It's
Spell
Netflix.
P-E-D-O. That is one right.
That is correct.
He got it right.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and it looks like Netflix's iron-like grip on the streaming world has loosened as millions of customers have left the service. In fact, they have now lost a significant part of the streaming pie, nearly 20% in just 2 years. Fast forward to today, and more people continue to leave the network as more and more streaming services pull the high quality content that Netflix used to have and gets it replaced with kids twerking and a wide variety of other content that nobody really wants. But unlike Netflix and their disappearing subscribers, if what you got up here is starting to disappear a little bit for you, like, well, it frankly is for me, you can do something about it. Check this out. Huge shout out to this video's sponsor, Keeps. Look, I know my audience is about 96% men, but did you know that 2 out of 3 guys will experience some form of male pattern baldness by the time they're 35 years old, and that the best way to prevent hair loss is to do something about it while you still have hair left? Look, prevention is key. Keeps treatments can take up to 4 to 6 months or more to start seeing results, so it's important to act fast. The sooner you start using Keeps, the more hair you'll save. And with Keeps, a licensed doctor will review your information online and recommend the right hair loss treatment for you. Then your treatment is shipped directly to your door. You can message your Keeps doctor 24/7 with any questions or concerns and track your progress with Keeps Progress Tracking tool. If you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/thequartering or click the link in the description below to receive 50% off your first order. That's keeps.com/thequartering. How about that transition? Pretty good. Now, this according to The Wrap, Netflix's slice of the U.S. subscription streaming pie has shrunk 20% in just 2 years. The mega streamer accounted for nearly 1 out of every 2 streaming subscriptions in 2019. Now it's dealing with a, quote, pretty competitive area. A rising tide lifts all boats, but in Netflix's case, that may not be a good thing. As more big-name streaming services have hit the scene over the last 2 years, Netflix's dominance over the U.S. subscription video-on-demand market has taken a huge hit, according to new data shared by a research firm, Antenna. Look, I've said this before, and I'll say it again, only slightly shorter this time. There used to be a time when you had Netflix and Hulu, and you were sitting pretty. You were paying like $30 a month and you had everything that you ever had on cable. It was an automatic win. That's why Netflix grew so massively. They had everything that you were paying for, and it was just cheaper. So if you had high-speed internet, you just got it. It was that easy. It wasn't even, at that time, it wasn't even about like Netflix original programming. It was about, oh, I get everything that I have currently between Netflix and Hulu, and I'm paying a third as much because, the average cable bill in the United States was like $120 at the time. Now, in order to get that same benefit, you're paying for Netflix, you're paying for Hulu, you're paying for Paramount Plus, you're paying for Disney Plus, you're paying for Shudder, you're paying $150 a month. They fooled you. And people are waking up to that. They're realizing, hey, I haven't opened Disney Plus in 8 months. Netflix, the only thing I watch there is Stranger Things, and they're not even going to have a new season in 2021. So why am I paying them $15 a month or $20 a month for nothing? The chart below, courtesy of Antenna's latest quarterly growth report, gives a better look at the American SVOD market. You can see here in quarter 2 in 2019, Netflix had 48%, and Hulu had 26%. By quarter 2 of 21, Netflix's market share has sunk 20 points. A massive drop, almost 50% in the market. And then you have, really, Hulu, I think this is a 26, 24, 21, 22, and it's been at 21% for the last 2 years. You see Paramount, no, this has got to be Disney Plus. Disney Plus getting 17%. You got HBO Max getting pretty spicy. Paramount Plus actually getting 8% of the market. Then you have Apple TV, Dark Red is what? Showtime, Discovery Plus, Peacock, and something great. Oh, Apple TV is way at the top. Nobody cares about Apple TV. Does this mean that Netflix is on the verge, going the way of the short-lived Quibi? No, but there's been small signs that the streaming's heavyweight stranglehold at home is loosening. For only the second time ever, Netflix reported it's lost North American subscribers in the last quarter. 400,000 to be exact, in just quarter 2. The company added 1.5 million, mostly from Asia, during the quarter as well. Overall, Netflix had 74 million customers in the United States and Canada, with about 65 million of those coming from the United States. And based on Antenna's data, that came out to 224 million streaming subscriptions in the U.S. overall, which is a little less than one subscription VOD service per adult on average. Netflix isn't the only streaming service that's seen its slice of the pie diminish. Hulu, the other major streamers to hit the market before the latest barrage of new services, has seen its cut go from 26 to 19%. If you go back to quarter 2 2019, Netflix and Hulu controlled nearly 75% of U.S. streaming subscriptions. And now you fast forward 2 years to today, and they're below half. I mean, I can't say that I care. And if you look at, Netflix stock, it's pretty much, here's down another 2 points today. But overall, pretty good in the last 5 days. But if you go back here, you see a massive drop back in July. And you know what happened here? Was when they announced that they lost 200,000 subscribers. And they've seen some climb back here, but overall, the last month has been bad. The last 6 months is difficult really to say anything about because it's all over the place. But quite frankly, I've seen, as a Netflix customer, the quality content is basic. It went from like, oh, it has most of what I want to watch, or everything I want to watch, to it has most of what I watch, to some of what I watch, to, oh, what bizarre Netflix original do I want to waste 2 hours on that's not very good? Now, Brady added, it's important to remember this doesn't mean Netflix and Hulu have lost subscribers over the last 2 years. Instead, their declining share of the market indicates they were ahead of the curve. And now that other services have joined the fold, Netflix and Hulu were bound to lose some of their control over the market. Hulu's diminishing slice of the pie is offset too by the emergence of Disney Plus. By the way, they're owned by the same company, which accounts for the third biggest share of the U.S. market. Not a lot of people know that. Not a lot of people know that. In fact, Disney has, as here it says, Disney has full operational control of Hulu. I mean, I have employees at Hulu that watch my channel that talk to me about various goings on, since Disney took over. It's kind of a little known fact. Moving forward, it'll be worth seeing if Netflix can reclaim some of the U.S. market share it's lost for the last 2 years. As other services gain a foothold, that may be tough to do, but Netflix is certainly trying to reclaim its advantage. By the way, this is via TheWrap.com. You know, Netflix is getting desperate with their video games. I don't exactly think video games are going to be some huge boon for Netflix. I don't. Even though it's like all the, how do I say this? Like all the logistical stuff matches up that like it should be okay, that it should work good for them. I just, you know, it's like Google with Stadia. Yeah, they had the infrastructure, but what a colossal failure. And it was funny because when you look at Stadia, everybody knew that that was going to fail except for Google. And they rolled it out anyway, doubled down on it, tripled down on it, quadrupled down on it. And still, nobody bought it. It's been a joke since before it launched, and it's still a joke. You know, back if we go look at July, Netflix has 1.5 million subscribers in Q2 as lockdown growth slows. There's absolutely a contingent of people that cancel their Netflix over their Dancing Girls debacle and their various woke programming. There are absolutely people that have canceled Netflix due to them destroying beloved franchises. There are absolutely people who have, you know, gone back to work and not needed it anymore, or have still not gone back to work and can't afford it anymore. So this isn't just all like market correcting. Netflix is genuinely a worse value in the market, and it continues to get worse, and I'm here for it. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.